Hello! Sorry, hadn't turned my microphone on. Welcome, it's Sunday. We're back with more Escape from Greyrock. This is, of course, the game I made myself. And, Bagel Headbutt, hello, welcome. How are you? Oh, well, anyway, we're going to be continuing with this today. We might get it finished. Who knows? So, let's see, what did we do last time? We broke out of prison. This is our hero, Connorina. This is her dog, Keith, who we robbed from a child. And this is Lane, who is a witch from the swamp, who we agreed to help her rescue her child from the city of Light Harbor. And she also killed one of our other party members, but we let it slide because, you know, why not? So, our other friend Gus was captured by gangsters. Wow, Tommy Spud, Hicklable, welcome. Christy, who are you? Sorry, I don't remember. Sorry, this is a run-in thing. So, yes, we were trying to steal the resurrection chalice from the governor's mansion through here so that we can buy our friend Gus's freedom from the gangster, Mr. Giorgiani, who is holding him prisoner. So that's what we're going to do now. I think we've got everything lined up for that. This, of course, is the town of Windbloom. Is this where we were going? No, we weren't going here. I made this game. You'd think I'd know what I was supposed to do, but I don't. Will I be playing The Sims 4 again? Possibly. It's doing well in the poll on my YouTube channel. Like, not tonight anyway, but who knows? I'll play it again at some stage in the future, maybe. Or, well, more likely The Sims 3. I'm kind of over The Sims 4, but we'll see. It's an option. Oh, everything isn't in place. What are we missing? Hang on. What did we do? We went to the other town. We got the plan. Oh, now I remember. We need to get a ladder to go over the wall. And luckily there's an expert woods craftsman in this town, in this house. Here he is. I am the world's greatest craftsman of wooden chairs, but how can I improve on perfection? Oh, life is so boring at the top of your game. If I consider making a ladder. Really want you here to do a legacy challenge. Yeah, I'm not sure if I've uploaded him or not. I'll double check. I thought I'd uploaded him within a family, but I'll take another look. I'll try and upload him on his own for you if you want. I agree, Chris. I think 3 was better than 4. So it might be nice to go back to that. There's a lot more depth to the gameplay. The only trouble is that it takes so long to load. You know, we'd probably still be on the loading screen by the time the stream ended. But sure, we'll see. If I install it on an SSD or something, it should be fine. Lou, hello, welcome. A ladder? A ladder? Yes, I could craft you the finest ladder you've ever seen. But I can cut no corners. I will only use the finest materials. I will need you to bring me a piece of rich wood. I believe some monsters are known to drop it. We got rich wood, remember last time. I happen to have a piece of rich wood right here. Oh, excellent. Well, give it to me and I will craft your ladder. Here you go. Wonderful, wonderful. Come back to me this evening and your ladder will be ready. That's getting over the wall sorted. That's everything in place. I should go talk to Gus to begin the heist. Brilliant. Okay, so, yeah, now we can begin our heist that we were meant to do last weekend, but ran out of time. Alright, Gus, what's up? You've done it, then. Everything's in place? Yep. Fantastic. Fantastic. Let's see what you've got. They've started your own goth legacy with Montemel. Oh. I like that. I really like that. Well, yeah, I'll stick you here up on the galleries when I get a chance. And, you know, you feel free to use them for whatever. I was meant to upload the house onto the gallery or something. Or my save file, I think, onto Discord. But I keep forgetting to do it. Someday I will remember to. Your distraction is to let this witch unleash her monsters on the innocent townsfolk. Can't say I approve, but it'll definitely work. Oh, my accent is terrible. I can do this better. Sometime. To get over the wall, you've hired a master craftsman to carve the greatest ladder of his career. Seems like overkill, but I'm not complaining. You found a book of detailed maps and blueprints of the manor, including a secret passage. That's overwhelmingly fortunate. Based on what you've told me, I'm very impressed. You should have about 10 minutes to get in and out before the alarm's raised. You're going to see a lot of treasure up for grabs in there. You'd be stupid not to take a bit, but remember, the chalice is your goal. Goal. Keep an eye on your time. If that runs out, you're really in trouble. Ooh. I won't be doing that voice very long. Eagle Headbutt, hello again. I said hi to you earlier, but I don't think you heard. Sorry. Remember, you need to get in and out. He's dropped his accent. Well, that's about all the advice I can give. Connorina, however it works out, thanks for trying. Okay, so this is our big heist. We have to find the resurrection chalice in this house that night. There's actually 3 ways to get each element of this thing. Ha! I should have done this years ago. So this scene can be very different depending on how you've played the game, with varying levels of success. So Lane's monsters have drawn the guards out of the house, which is good. We're over the wall with our ladder. Gus said I have 10 minutes to get in, get the chalice, and get back here. And our map told us that there's an entrance in the hedge maze we can use, which is here. I can see a light below, but if I jump in, I don't know if I can get out. Let's jump in. Now, the objective of this mini-game, essentially, is to search the house for the chalice and treasure and get out before time runs out. Luckily, for us, we picked all the best things for the heist. This is what I came for. I should get back out of here before the guards I should get out of here before the guards come back. So yeah, we get to start right next to the chalice. So now we only really have to worry about the way out and getting treasure. And we've got a full 10 minutes, so I'm gonna take my time and go for treasure. This is the treasure puzzle. There are locked doors and keys, and there's a sequence to the keys to try and get the treasure, which is in the final room. It's quite tricky, but you know, let's do it. We've got plenty of time. I'll be able to do this and get out. I'm not worried. I designed this house. I am the architect. I know all the secrets. Oh, there's treasure in here as well. The Flame All spell, which I don't remember if we have that one, but it's handy to have even if we already have it. Okay, bedroom key 4. I remember I was deliberately trolly with these, so we probably have to go downstairs for this one, because I would expect people to try to use it upstairs. But then maybe I double bluffed that. Who knows? God, was it? Yeah, it was way back here. Key 5 is. Did we leave a door back here? We did. Yeah, I knew I'd do that, because you'd forget that room is there and you'd run off upstairs with that key. That was my idea, and you know, you'd be really pissed off. This one is for one upstairs, I'm sure. Yeah. There's a Ninja Legacy challenge. That's interesting. I didn't know that, like, an official ninja thing. Well, I should know about that. That could be something to play. Oh, and thank you. I'm glad you liked the game. Okay, bedroom key 7. No, that's the master bedroom. That's the last one. So key 7 will be not this one. It'll be back downstairs. What one? I wouldn't expect people to try it here. No, here. Ugh. Triple bluffed myself. Key 8. That's going to be upstairs, isn't it? No. No, key 9 is going to be upstairs. I'm not even going to try it in that door, because I know it'll be this one. So key 10. So now we gotta try this one. And in this room, oh my god, there's no chest. You panic, you panic. It's behind here. The master bedroom key. This is like a walkthrough video as well. I mean, except that the game has like several different paths. And, you know, you're going... This is a walkthrough for a specific path. But, you know, this could be helpful if you haven't played this game and you want to give it a try. Try doing... Like, play it and try doing things that I don't do. And we get the Ancient Shield for that, which isn't too useful because our character can't use shields because they're a thief. But it's very valuable and we'll pick up other party members, you know. Someone will use it. It won't go to waste. Right. Grab any other treasure we can on the way out. We just have to get back to our ladder to get out. Thunder Shield. That could be good. Again, not for Connorina, but perhaps for one of our friends. This is like being a master burglar. Getting all of these things. Nope, nothing in there. Can I read that book? I can't remember. I don't think I can. No. I made this long enough ago that I'm starting to forget every bit of it. Healing potions, always good. A steel helmet. That is for warrior characters, which I don't think we have one of. But, you know. Can we wear a steel helmet? No. No, it's definitely for warrior characters. Door's locked. Oh, right, the front door is locked. We have to find another way out. Ah, yes. Over here. Side door. And then hop and over the wall, and we're out.
My friend, I must thank you again for the gracious gift of this resurrection chalice. Truly it is quite a find. Would you agree, Gus? It appears the cat has got our friend's tongue.
That's a different voice for Georgiani than I was doing last time. I think I was doing something a little more forward in my mouth. Not this, though.
Anyway, Connorina, I am very grateful. Now I think it might be time for you and your friends to depart this place and go irritate a businessman in a different town.
You notice his bodyguards are the prisoner sprites as well. I just reuse them everywhere. Hey Gus, are you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready. Just a shame we had to give the chalice to that wanker.
See, Gus wanted the chalice to resurrect someone, but now he can't. And he's ridiculously underleveled because we haven't used him at all. But we can give him some equipment. We'll give him a cloth helmet. We'll give him a... Oh, what shield? Thunder, water. What would be useful? Ancient. Ancient wouldn't be too useful yet. We'll give him water, I guess. He's already got cloth armor on. It's fine. Do we have a better dagger for him? Oh, we can give him a bow. He loses his shield then immediately. So, making it pointless. It doesn't matter. We've got Gus on our side. And now we can set off for Light Harbour. So we can head back south again. Good about Sims 4 is you can send me your Sims that you already have. That's true, actually. That's a nice element to it. Okay, let's fight these guys. Oh no. The jellyfish is the most annoying enemy in the world, so my entire effort is going to be directed towards killing it. Before it can confuse us. Yeah. Oh, that's fine, it missed. I've actually been playing Dragon Quest XI today, and I hadn't played Dragon Quest before I made this game, but I think it feels like I've accidentally plagiarized it in a lot of ways. With like the style of the weird pun enemies and everything, and the style of some of them. Even the color scheme is kind of similar. It's weird. But yeah, Oh, Dragon Quest goes a step further. Their crab enemies are called, oh, what was it? It was like Krabby Dabby Doos, which is just a brilliant enemy name. Let's spark. Oh, wait, do we have Flame All? We don't. Okay, so I'm going to learn Flame All then from that book I found. McSpuddy Spud, the evil alien. Well, that's an interesting sim. Sure, if I do The Sims 4, then, you know, I will definitely take a look at him anyway. I'll probably do 3. We'll see. Maybe even The Sims 1. No one's played that in a long time. Well, I haven't. I think that could be fun to revisit. So we have Flame All. Does she know Freeze? She knows Splash. She didn't know Blizzard. Okay, that's good. We've got a... Oh, Blizzard is like the good freeze spell. Yeah, we've got some pretty good spells then. Oh god, the Hurtle is just a damage sponge, actually. We should get rid of the other enemies first. This is probably the best way to handle this battle. I play Dragon Quest the same way I play this as well. Like, I chase down every enemy I can see and painstakingly kill all of them. It takes me years to do anything. I'm levels and levels above any new character that joins me. But, like, I'm going to finish the game. It's not going to be too difficult. It's like the opposite of how I used to play these games growing up. I used to play RPGs and just sort of burn through the story as fast as I can. But I've sort of, with age, I've just become really, really careful and thorough. Oh, I hate these. I made them, but I hate them. What's it like to, like, hate your own creation like this? Have any of you experienced this before, where you've created a monster? It feels like I'm Dr. Frankenstein or something, to be honest, with the Jollyfish. They've confused Keith as well. I mean, Keith deserves better. Confuse Gus all you want, but Keith is a good dog. Okay, we're getting a few levels on Gus as well, which is nice. I want to do a few of these battles just to make him extra powerful, because it's handy to have Gus around in battles and stuff. You know, he's good. He can, he's very fast. That's kind of his thing when you have him leveled up properly. I don't, but if you do, hypothetically, if you played this game and you leveled Gus up well, you would have a really fast, sort of powerful striker. We've probably killed enough here. Maybe turtle shell found. Although, I like to collect all the turtle shells because we can get something from that. Oh, I forgot that was there. Oh, my nephew invented another Mr. Men character, actually. I remember I was saying last week he invented a new Mr. Man called Mr. Only Dirty Hands, who was very clean except for his dirty hands. And he had a hat made of marshmallows. But he's invented a new Mr. Man now called Mr. Only Breakfast. And his thing is that he only eats breakfast for every meal. I couldn't get it. He didn't say what he looks like. He, you know, just told me he just really likes breakfast. He'll eat breakfast all day. So, Mr. Only Breakfast. Actually, there is a poll currently on the Mr. Men website for the new Mr. Man. Whatever the next book they're going to put out is. And my nephew got me to vote on it. He really wants them to make a book about one of... Well, there's two he likes. Mr. Calm and Mr. Brilliant are his favourites. So I went on and I voted for those. And I would encourage other people to if you want to make a 4-year-old very happy. But, yeah, the other ones they have, there's Little Miss Kind, there's Little Miss Brave. But anyway, Mr. Brilliant's not going to win. He's bottom of the poll. No one wants Mr. Brilliant. Little Miss Kind is number 1. Mr. Calm is usually number 2. He's a contender, but he keeps getting overtaken by Little Miss Brave. So that's his big worry now, that Little Miss Brave will win the poll. But I was talking to him about it today, and he said, I hope Donald Trump doesn't vote for Little Miss Brave. So, I don't know. He's picked up the concepts of voting, I guess, from like television and stuff. New Mr. Man could be our legacy founder. We could have Mr. Only Dirty Hands as our legacy founder. This is my lucky day. I found a bottle of recovery water just lying around on the beach. Okay, I don't think there's anything in there. Right. We want to travel south from here, but we can't. Due to the escape of a dangerous convict from Greyrock prison, the south road is closed until further notice. We can't. Because the road is closed. We made a deal with Faldra, Captain Faldra, we met in here, who was like the local commander, that she would help us. But if we helped her hunt down the witch, then she would make sure the gate was open for us. But instead, we helped the witch hunt down her, so now we can't get through this way. So we're going to have to find another route. Luckily, I know the other route. It is this way. Out this gate, and back through the swamp. You'll remember this if you were watching last time. There was a cave we saw somewhere in the south end of the swamp. I'm going the wrong way, I think. No, I don't. Yeah, I am. It's not here. It's back the other way. This swamp is, of course, a fairly difficult maze. But, you know, I know my way. I know all the puzzles. I was born in the puzzles. Yeah, it's down this way. Oh, right, little monster thing. We didn't kill this one. Oh, Fingfishers. I've missed you. I forgot about these. Taken from us too young. So we can travel through this cave as a way to get south, rather than taking the main road. These are earth monsters, so water, I think. I can't remember what the elemental weaknesses are. I think I used whatever they are in Pokemon, so water should be good here. Oh yeah, that seems good. I couldn't remember if it was wind or water, but I think earth is good against wind, because rocks, you know, won't blow. If wind hits a rock, it's probably not going to move it. That's my thinking. Oh god. These guys are actually tougher than I remember. But it's fine. We'll level up as we go through here. Get super powerful. This is the most dungeony dungeon in the game, probably. No, wait, second most. Oh, actually, maybe third. No. Now that I think about it, there are other dungeony dungeons. An awful lot of the game is out in the open world. When will I play the game that wins the poll? I'm not sure. It'll be in the maybe in the next few weeks. You see, I'm moving soon, and I'm going to be without internet for at least a week at that when I move. So I'm going to have to take a break. So I don't want to start straight into something that's going to be long-term commitment. But once I've moved, I'll be starting into... Oh my god. Oh, worst game ever. Look, I mistextured the bottom of this cliff. It's missing the little jaggedy bottom on it. That's really annoying me. I need to patch this game again. I suppose it's fairly minor. Actually, well, I suppose having a couple of little bugs like that, you know, can have a bit of charm. But anyway, yeah. The pole game, it will get played in the near future when I'm in my new house. We're hoping it'll be March we're in the house. So, I don't know, maybe I'll get something started before then. But I'll have to stop streaming a bit before we move, because we have to move furniture out of here. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah. We'll see what comes out of it. I'm leaning... It's at like 60% for some form of Sims now, so I think The Sims 3 would be my preference if I'm doing more Sims. Sims 3 or Sims 1. I've done The Sims 2 on stream, and it's okay. It's just very hard to play on stream because it's a harder game, and, you know, you have the distraction of talking while playing it, which kind of adds to the difficulty level. Sims 3 is nice and easy, and also, there's so much to do in it. Someone wanted me to play RimWorld as well, so I might try and fit in some RimWorld. I mean, who knows? I could do different games, different nights again. I think that could be a good way to divide it up. Vampire the Masquerade I'm meant to be playing as well. I told people I'd play that. So, basically, you'll be spoiled for choice. Yeah, I'll upload you here whenever I get the chance. Just keep an eye on your Sims gallery. I haven't logged into The Sims 4 in months. It's probably got a ton of updates waiting for me. House Flipper, actually. I want to try House Flipper sometime. I was watching some playthroughs of that, and it looks really fun. It kind of has it has the decorating side of The Sims, but with, you know, with a different kind of mechanic. So I think I would enjoy that. Focus fluid. Yeah, we're going to keep Lane's MP well stocked. Just gonna fight my way through here. Oh no, actually, kill the daddy sharp legs. Oh yeah, my enemies here. We've got Samurok, which is a samurai rock. Vampire bat, it's a vampire bat with a big eye in its mouth. And daddy sharp legs, it's a daddy long legs with sharp legs. The puns continue. Shizo, hello, welcome. How are you? God, I drew like, I think it was at least 80 different enemy sprites for this game. It's insane. It's too many. I don't think I needed that many in hindsight. People would have been happy if it was just goblins. Like every other game. Goblins and slimes. But, you know, I had to go the extra mile. Oh, I learned a new skill. Connorina learned Taunting Strike, which can infuriate an enemy, which is kind of handy. That basically means that they'll only use physical attacks, which is good. They won't use magic on you. They'll just keep, you know, regular attacking. It's good against, like, bosses and things. Against these nobodies, it's probably not worth it, to be honest. The battles are over too quick. when I originally made this game, I balanced the battles so that you needed to use your skills in all the battles, and, you know, it had a really big effect, and it was very strategic. And it was too hard. Like, I got, yeah, I got my girlfriend to, like, play test it, and she's like, this is way too hard. I think everyone wants, like, a really tough strategic RPG, but if you actually make it too tough and strategic, then, you know, people won't play through to the end. And to be honest, the story here is kind of the main focus, more than these bits. Let's make sure we're okay. You're making an RPG Maker game. Oh, cool. What's it about? I was making another one. I kind of still am, but I've also sort of started working on another project using Monogame and another sort of RPG project, and I'm kind of using the same graphics for both of them. So I figure I am still working on the old one. Like, I was at the stage of creating the graphics. I'm still creating them. I'm just using them for 2 projects now. So it's extra efficient. But yeah, I'll get back to it properly, hopefully, soon. A remake of Darkest Dungeon? Oh, that's kind of cool. I don't think I've played Darkest Dungeon, actually. I liked the look of it. But I never actually bought it. Okay, let's kill these guys. I think I'm probably killing enough things in here that, you know, I will be safely leveled for the rest of the game. In fact, I know I am. What level am I at now, on average? Like, yeah, I've got characters on level 10. I mean, I think I'm pretty over-leveled for this phase of the game. Snalagmite. It's a stalagmite snail. Some of these names are kind of stretches. Snaligmite? But then they're called stalagmites, not stalagmites. So that doesn't work. Don't silence Keith. You can never... They silenced Keith. Keith should not be silenced. He is a very eloquent speaker. The world will mourn the loss of his discourse. Okay, where am I going? Yeah, let's just keep going. I'm not going to fight all of those guys. Oh, there's only one guy down here. It's a dead end. I think we're nearly through the cave, though. That is the good news. I know we're nearly through the cave. I designed the cave. I should play Pokemon. Oh, that would be good, actually. I'm playing, Pokemon, whatchamacallit? The one. Pokemon Sword on my Switch at the moment. I'm really enjoying that. I've, like, EV trained my team. I've got, like... I think I've got a pretty good one. I'm doing pretty well in the Battle Tower. Yeah, I wouldn't mind streaming Pokemon sometime. Probably one of the older ones. I'd like to, like, stream... Maybe, like, one of the Game Boy Advance ones, or even regular Game Boy ones. Game Boy Color. Pokemon Gold. That's probably the best one, I think. I remember when Pokemon came out, I actually invented my own Pokemon cards. They weren't Pokemon, it was my own off-brand Pokemon cards. I printed them out and stuck them onto bits of cereal box and everything and made people play the game against me. But, yeah, it was fun. I think a lot of those creatures went on to be things I made in Spore. Spore, actually, that's a game I'd like to play again. I've played it start to finish on stream. I would play it again, like, in a heartbeat. Spore is just one of those really fun streamable games. Anything from Maxis really, you know, has that streamability. Keith is still silenced, but, you know, he doesn't have magic anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We've got some super healing potions, because we're about to go into a boss fight. Just kill these guys first. We should be well able for this boss. We are super leveled. When hero reaches 0 HP, they're not dead instantly, but put into a state of death's door. Oh, that would be tough to implement. Did you have to use plugins for that? I'm amazed at what some people manage with plugins in RPG Maker. Like, I don't know. I dabble in them myself, but it's tough. Let's use the fancy fluid. All vanilla. Oh, wow. That is impressive. Okay, here we go. What is that? Ah, boss monster. Insectoid. It's an igneous insectoid. Right, what skill are we going to use? Taunting Strike? Oh, Disarming Strike to lower its attack power, I guess. I don't know what would be better to use on this. Blizzard is a powerful spell. Let's try Blizzard. Treasure Hunt will gain a random item. No, let's just attack him. Oh yeah, Blizzard's the way to go. Keith? He injured Keith. Can we Taunting Strike him as well, so that he can't use his magic? I think that's probably a good way to do it. Oh, there we go. He's furious. He won't use magic. He'll just physically attack. An important thing I had put in this game is that status effects status afflictions can affect bosses, because it really annoys me in Final Fantasy games when they don't. And I really like in Final Fantasy X where they do, and there's some bosses that you really need to inflict statuses on to defeat them properly. So that's always a bit of an influence for me with combat. Oh, come on. No, we don't even need Taunting Strike. We're just gonna finish him off with regular attacks and magic. Like, he's not doing any real damage. There we go. And we're through. And look who it is. It's Cheng from the prison. We've caught up with him. So now we're in these caves. This sort of mine. And there's a couple of treasures we can grab. A tide bow and 400 gold. I think the tide bow is a good weapon for Gus. It's better than what he has now. And over here we have... Do we have anything in here? Yeah, here we go. Some gold. And a silence ring, which is good for Lane, because we don't want her getting silenced. It would just be bad for business. Oh, she doesn't have her shield on. I thought we gave her one. We'll give her the water one. Somehow we unequipped her shield. I don't remember how. We've still got the save for the Schmooze family in The Sims 3. I don't think I do, actually. I think I downloaded a modded neighborhood for that as well, and I don't have that either. Unfortunately. Oh no, I have to do the Cockney voice again.
Alright. Connorina, look. Isn't that the guy from the prison?
I'm doing a completely different one now. It's nice, easier on the throat, though. Why, it is the guy from the prison. Comrades, what news of our plans?
Wow, Cheng, we didn't expect to see you around here again. After you got carted off the Greyrock, we thought you were done for.
Haha, it'll take more than a filthy Cestrian prison to break my spirit. But what of Ithion? Did he make it back yet?
He certainly did.
This is Ithion's voice, I have decided.
You need to learn to be more careful. I'm not exactly a young hawk, and these daring rescues take a toll.
You old bird, you seemed as capable as ever. They didn't know what hit them. You remember Ithion helped him escape from prison last week. So, how have things been since I was locked away? Was there any progress on our project?
Quite a bit, actually. We've located the temple. It was exactly where we expected. I suggest tomorrow morning we...
What is it?
I believe you may have picked up a couple of stragglers.
Hello.
Intruders! They must have followed you up through the pit.
Rumbled. I say we throw them back in there, see what our Iggy makes of them.
Back off! I made short work of your Iggy and I'll do the same to you.
Friends, wait. I recognize this woman. She escaped from Greyrock at the same time I did. She is no friend of the Empire. The grey-haired man, too. Though our time together was very brief. It's showing the wrong character name there. Crap.
Alright. Oh, thanks for remembering, I suppose.
What's going on here?
Surely you have heard of the Resistance? We brave few who reject being ruled from the Iron Gauntlet of Sestra City? Yeah, sure, why not? Well, this is our camp, and I am our notorious leader. Conorina, my friend, I do not believe our reunion here on the eve of such a grand occasion could be mere coincidence.
What occasion?
The revolution! The day we rise up and bite back against the Cestrian dogs. But you must be tired from your journey through the cave. Rest yourself. You may have free use of our camp. Though, of course, I must insist that you don't go wandering off. Our location is secret, and I would rather it stay that way. Come, Ithion, you must tell me more of this temple. 100 baby challenge. Oh my god, I'm not sure. I could try. I'm not sure I would succeed. It's an option. Sorry, why am I walking behind the house? Just instinctively checking for secrets. So yeah, we're in the rebel camp now. He said we can't leave. We can leave if we want. They'll just kill us. Watch. Hey, the boss said to stay in the camp. I just say sorry, and I'm back in here. Damn straight. If you guys want, we can try and leave the camp and fight our way out of here. Damn, it sucks being the new guy. I don't even get a bed. All I've got is a rock for a pillow. See, all these places around here. Oh, another missing book. What's a book doing here? The title says Rebellion Through the Ages. I'm going to take that. We can return that to the library, get a reward. This is just another room. And, of course, we could go in here and interrupt the planning meeting. But, the boss and Ithion are in a private meeting. Maybe go take a rest somewhere. We should go take a rest somewhere. Oh, actually, do you like my map I drew on the table there? And I put the folds in it and everything. That was such a pain to draw. Okay, let's go here. You need a rest? Go ahead. The boss will be ready to talk to you in a few hours. Okay, we're going to rest here. And then go visit him. So what do you guys think? Are we going to join the rebellion? We can join or we can not. The story can progress either way.
Cheng and Ithion are probably waiting.
Those fools could be useful if utilized correctly.
I believe, yeah, this is their spot. Ah, Conorina, I was hoping you'd drop by. Come in. I don't believe you and Ithion have been formally introduced.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Hi.
You are a long way from the Sky City, Haura. Very well observed. Not many of your people are familiar with my kind, outside of fairy tales, that is. My people? I would guess from your age that I'm the first of my people you have ever met.
Well, for the benefit of our people, allow me to explain. Ithion is a Haura from the great Sky City of Gale. Perhaps you have heard the stories of it. I'll let him explain. Join the rebellion? Okay, let's join the rebellion. Tommy Spud wants to join the rebellion. We're joining the rebellion.
Many centuries ago, my people were the masters of this planet. We watched over the human race in its infancy. As the humans evolved and began to spread across the world, we saw that there would not be enough resources to support both our peoples. They were still primitive and we were advanced, so we took it on ourselves to move to a new home. Gale, the city in the sky. And so there we have lived for the past 1,000 years, watching the human race but not interfering. And on the surface, we faded into legend. I suppose that's more or less what happened, from the perspective of a Haura, at least.
But if your people don't interfere in human affairs, what are you doing here?
That was our way, yes, but things have changed. Humanity is on the brink of their next great step, and my people have decided to reopen contact.
Ithion came to Ephraenia a few months ago to see how the legend of his ancestors... to see how the land of his ancestors fared. What he saw brought much sorrow to his heart. The Cestrian Empire infested the globe like a plague, enslaving the lands that were not theirs. So disgusted was he that he sought out our rebellion. With his help, we have been seeking out the ruins of the ancient Haura civilization and arming ourselves with their most powerful weapons. Our plan is almost complete. We have one more mission to carry out before we can strike at the heart of the enemy, and I want you to be a part of it. Okay, we're count me in. Count me in! Excellent. I knew we could count on you. This is a great day for the Resistance.
Allow me to fill you in on the plan. Many years ago, the region was an important population center for the Haura. Their technology can still be found in the ruins right across the land. We have been collecting what we can to arm our forces, but that's not all. The ancient Hauran technology could revolutionize the lives of everyone on this planet if its potential was truly unlocked. Our scouts have located a large Hauran structure just south of here. Some sort of temple, and it appears to be largely intact.
We've never found such a well-preserved ruin. The technology inside would be priceless.
And the defenses inside could prove very dangerous.
But with your help, none of that should be a problem. My friends, I have a very good feeling about this.
Sheng and Ithion have joined. We've got 2 new party members. We should visit the merchants in the mine before we set out and ensure we have enough supplies.
You remember the merchants up here. There's also something here. This is a little secret from the game's creator. Ithion here is equipped with one of the most powerful weapons in the game. We could take it off him now and use it later on. We don't have any other characters that can use it yet, but we will. So, we have to remember to take it from him before he leaves. Okay, he's authorized to sell us supplies now. What do we need? Boulder all is good. Heal all, I think we already have heal all. Yeah. Boulder all, good to have. Oh, focus fluid, because, you know, we need to be able to use magic. Yeah, we're going to be fighting a lot of wind element enemies on the way there, and the temple is fire element. Okay, some new weapons. Oh, we could get some new swords for Connorina. The Knight Sword is attack 30, which is good. We could arm her with 2 of those. They don't inflict statuses, but, you know, why not? We might be able to get some armor for Gus, because Gus is wearing what we in the industry call crap armor. What was I saying? Yeah. Connorina can now carry a sword in each hand and do super damage. Gus can use... Oh no, that'll actually weaken him. No, he's happy. Gus is fine with the bow. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, our party formation. Who do we want with us? Level 8. Gus is about the right level for this area. The rest of us are a little powerful. I think we're going to swap out Keith and maybe take Ithion in our party, because he's good. He's a fairly chunky character to use in these battles. Does a lot of damage. Like I said, he has one of the best weapons in the game. And it's cool to have a little blue bird man following us around. What game am I streaming tomorrow? I might be finishing this tomorrow if I don't today. Here, let's fight our way up here. Something ran in there. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Here we have Fungust. That's a fungus that blows wind. And Bunny Stabbit. It's a rabbit with 3 ears that have knives on the end. Fungusts are easy. Bunny Stabbits, not so much. So I'm going to try and get rid of those. We have Boulder All, which does minor damage to all enemies. I don't think we need to use that yet. I think... I don't think we'll waste our magic in this battle, because we will need it. This is going to be a reasonably tough battle. Oh, maybe we do need it. These guys are tougher than I remember. Oh no, we're okay. See, Ithion's sword is super powerful. Now. Oh, here we go. Armadillos. They're killer armadillos. In case you didn't get that. But yeah, we might reach Light Harbor within tonight's stream, which is the city we were heading for. So that's good. I'd say we'll probably get there in the time we have left, because I'm planning to finish around 10 o'clock. So we'll see. Then we'll probably finish this tomorrow, because there's not a massive amount left after that. God, damn my completionist heart. I just have to kill all these things. It's just my instinct. We're not even getting too much experience points for them, but hey, get back. Ugh. Oh, these gargoyles. They're gargoyles, but again, like windy gargoyles. If we can get up a level or two here. When I was playtesting this, I remember about level 15 is probably game finishing level, and we're at level 10 with most characters now, so about 2/3 of the way there, and I think we're probably about halfway through the game, so I think we are very much on schedule. Next week I don't know. To be decided, I suppose. Might be The Sims, might be something else. We'll see what news I get on my house, I guess. Oh yeah, these are tumble steeds. I forget what the monkey thing is called. Sasquatch. It's a Sasquatch that is squelchy. Which reminds me of a joke my nephew made up today. Again, he's 4. He doesn't really get jokes, but it's funny when he tries. So, his joke was, what's grey and lumpy and monkeys live in it? A dirty tree. But then he came back and said, actually the tree isn't dirty, that's just the colour it is. So, it's not the most brief joke, but it works. Okay, let's fight our way through here. You can see the ruin is just south of us. It's just a little tricky to get to. When I was making this game, I had weird ideas that were sort of very early things I abandoned that didn't make it into it. But I sort of had a thing about the rebellion being based out of a mining town, which is why you get there through a mine. But then that never really materialized. Now they're just kind of... In the final thing, they just kind of live in a camp in the ruins of what was a mining town. Just because of how the idea sort of evolved. But there's still bits of the initial concept. And that came from another game I tried to make years ago in RPG Maker XP. It was a project I started and never finished. Where basically your character started working in a mine. And it would have ended up very like this. I borrowed a lot of the story of this from that. So, it probably would have essentially been the same game if I had stuck with it. But, well, maybe a bit different at the start. But I just, I often recycle older ideas that I, didn't finish into newer games. I never like to leave an idea unfinished. I'll always generally keep working on it in some form. Keep it on the back burner. Oh, I'll have to show you sometime the very first rough draft of this sort of game concept I made. Probably. Well, it wasn't this game. It was a different game. But I suppose the design for the main character. Back in, 2005, when I was still in secondary school, I made a game, an RPG Maker 2003 game, that was about a guy running away. I think he was drafted into the army. He was basically a draft dodger, and you had to, he ended up going on some big quest. But, that was, I didn't get very far in development with it, but the main character in that looks very similar to the main character in this. I think on the bunny stabbits, I accidentally had transparency on when I was drawing in the black lines around the black outline in Photoshop, and you can kind of see it. The edge of them is a little bit transparent, and it really annoys me. Are we going to fight them here? Yeah, you can see it. It's not quite black. It's a little bit grey. Very annoying. Oh, I forgot his signature slice hurts everyone. That is probably what we should be using. It's a good attack. You notice Connorina's attacks now are swinging 2 swords in rather than the 2 daggers, because we changed weapons. That was the other thing. I mentioned it before. Every weapon has, a different graphic. Oh, Gus is blind. When did that happen? Why didn't he tell anyone? We have some eye wash. We can sort him out. A super healing potion. That's a bit overkill. Can anyone heal? Ithion can heal. Good to know. We're almost at the thing. I'm just I just love me a random encounter, as you all know. Not even a random encounter, because you can see the enemies in the field. Whatever you call... Just an encounter, I guess, because it's not random. I just love me a battle. You also notice on the Armadillo's toes, I went slightly outside the lines, colouring in the grey. Apologies to everybody for that. For pointing it out, because it's probably going to be something, you know, once you see it, it's just very hard to unnotice. I'm surprised at how much I managed to create Dragon Quest-y looking enemies, having not played Dragon Quest before I made this. Oh, I didn't need to use magic for this. That's such a waste. Connorina's silenced. We've got a lozenge for her. An old, good old strepsil, just to heal her sore throat. We're going to give a focus fluid to Ithion as well, because, you know, poor guy needs it. What level are we at? 11. Okay. Yeah, we're doing okay. There's going to be a lot of battles inside this place, so... Maybe focusing on fighting these things outside isn't, you know, the smartest move. Fungust is one of those enemies I'm actually really happy with how they look. There's one or two of them and I just look at them and I'm like, oh yeah, that's what I wanted. Fungust is one of them. Probably one of the prime examples of one of my favourites. Okay, so here we are. We've reached the temple.
This is it. Be careful, everyone. We don't know what awaits inside.
Okay, so this is like the fire dungeon. And the idea is there's these like fiery columns, or not columns, rows, I guess. Pillar, well, they're not even pillars, they're going horizontally. These plumes of flame blocking the way that we have to switch off. So these are warbits, because they orbit and they are warm. Because they are on fire, as you can see. And fire is a source of warmth. Don't know if you were aware. Oh, of course, Gus has his water bow here. So we actually don't need to waste a lot of magic in this dungeon. Lane is level 11. But these are quite easy guys to battle anyway. So, you know. They're not going to give us any trouble. Magic or not. The other enemies in here, maybe. Okay, so... Yeah, the way you move these is you can switch them. Like this. So, and then there's a second element where you have these ovens. See, there's something forming inside, but the furnace isn't hot enough. Hang on, we're going to kill this guy first. That is a warm machine. It's a war machine, but it's also warm. Yeah, I'm here all week, everybody. I'm not. I stream Mondays and Sundays and Mondays. Not Mondays and Wednesdays. It was never Mondays and Wednesdays, was it? I don't know why that comes to mind.
Maybe a little magic. But yeah, these ovens, basically you can warm up with these switches. You want to warm it up until it's really hot like that. And then you can cool it down by turning off the switches, and an item will have been forged inside. So a fire shield, which is very handy here. Whoever has least health and can use a shield. Actually, you're using a water shield. You have a fire shield. Ithion doesn't really need a shield. Gus, no, he's using a bow. Okay. So yeah, we're kind of sorted shield-wise. So now, yeah, I'll leave that diverted to there so that we can open up the path to travel forward. This was a really fun puzzle. I loved doing this dungeon. I actually made this dungeon in a Starbucks. I'm not normally a go to Starbucks with your laptop type thing, but I think it was, yeah, my girlfriend had to go to some family, like, churchy thing, and I'm, you know, I don't go to churchy things, so I went to Starbucks instead and waited outside, and this is the dungeon I built that day. It was also a point at which, after building this dungeon, I kind of lost direction on the game and didn't work on it for like a month. And then eventually came back to it. But, I mean, that happens with these things. You know, the important thing is you get back to your projects eventually, I suppose. Oh, this is making me really want to go back and work on my other game I was doing. There's nothing to get like getting in the mood for making a game than playing a game you've made before, I think. Here we go, just kill our way through these. These are Bunsen burners. They're Bugsons. They're Bunsen burners that are bugs. Oh no. Oh, we've only one fancy fluid left. It would feel like a waste to use it now. I don't even think these guys are... No, they're pretty tough. They do a lot of damage. They don't have a lot of health, though. It's fine. We can deal with them. Ithion's injured again. I'm glad I stocked up on all those potions back at the shop, back at the start of the stream, because it is a pain just being gradually worn down here. Who's that? That's Lane. No, you should be using magic. You should be splashing. Splashing your dressing, like in that song from Guys and Dolls. That's a very suggestive song, by the way. It's a lyric sung by a woman in it about being in love, and she says, "If I was a salad, I know I'd be splashing my dressing." Like, what image does that conjure up? Who's my favourite sim from my goth family? Oh, it's got to be the original. Old Monty Goth. You know, you can't really beat him. Although, Mangarald, with his sudden heart attack at the start of that challenge, I mean, that gets him a lot of points. I still can't believe that happened. For those of you who didn't see that video, it was in my Sims 4 Legacy Challenge. Very first episode. My founder immediately died of a heart attack as soon as I hit play. And I had to make a new one. That was like my triumphant Twitch debut as well. Like I hadn't uploaded anything in a while because I had been moving house and, you know, I'd
just a lot of stuff had been going on in my life, and I'd taken a bit of a break, and I was coming back, and then my sim died immediately. Oh, this one only has one pipe going in, so we can just take the treasure out, give Ithian this steel helmet. Have to remember to take everything back from him, because he's a temporary party member. So we can't give him all of our best stuff. As I was saying, he has one of the best weapons in the game, and very few characters can use it. But, you know, we have to remember to take it from him, because if we don't take it from him now, it's going to be gone forever. Level 12. Okay, this is actually very good. We're a very good level for this stage of the game. Oh, man openers. I'm really happy with these guys. Just the name. I was so happy to come up with that as an enemy idea. They're like can opener robots, but, you know, they open people. Their main thing is that they destroy your armor, lower your defense, so that, you know, these other enemies can basically burn you to death. I put a lot of thought into this dungeon with the enemies and stuff. Cindernels as well. They're like sentinels, but with cinders because of fire. Oh, man opener, leave me alone. Lowering all my stats. And flaying people. Oh, I forgot they flayed people. That's pretty gruesome. Imagine getting flayed with a can opener. Wouldn't be good, would it? It could be the ironic punishment for that can opener dad from Twitter from a few weeks ago. That kind of flared up and disappeared, didn't it? Okay, so we can get through here. Now, let's get rid of these guys. The thing with the beans. Yeah, that's it, Lou. That's the one I was thinking of. Bean Dad. That's what he was. Not like can opener dad. Yeah. God. It feels like it was a million years ago now. It's like everyone just moved on. God, I hope they announce when Doctor Who is back soon. Just, you know, completely random thought out of the blue there. I suppose, like, I haven't been as into it lately as I was, you know, under the previous production crew and stuff. But I still, you know, I really miss it on TV. And they're only doing 8 episodes this year as well, which is a real shame. Yeah, so here's another thing we could heat up, but, you know, we can't access the pipes because they're behind lava. When I was building this dungeon, I remember I was really sort of concentrating on, I think it was Yanfly did a comic about how to make RPG dungeons, and I kind of really stuck to what he said in it because I thought it was very helpful about having a gimmick in the dungeon and introducing a simple version in the first room, a slightly more complicated version in the second room, and then on the third room you put a twist on it to sort of make the ultimate challenge. And that's kind of what I did with this place with these switchy things. They get gradually more complicated as you go in. There's like 3 stages to it. We're in stage 2 right now. So I'm not going to turn that one off yet, I don't think. No, I have to. I have to turn this one off so I can get in here. Oh, I'm not arsed fighting these. I can go through here, turn this one on. Oh, let's fight this guy. I'm just itching for it. I'm itching for a fight. Oh. These battles. I'm just really happy with how these enemies turned out. Not to I'm awful for blowing my own trumpet here, but I really enjoy this dungeon out of all the things I've made in this game. I think I'm great. That's what I'm trying to say. I am the best. No. God, I'd love to have that kind of confidence. But, no. We're nearly through here anyway. The last room of it is actually... I think the last room is shorter than the second one, but the puzzle is more complicated. Okay, so we can get through here now. We have to fight these guys. It's fine. They're just warbits. They're fine. Just ignore the warbits. They're okay. They won't hurt you. Well, they'll ram into you and they're quite warm. But that's it. That's all they do. They're pawn enemies. Which is what I class them as. The sort of weak filler enemies for the dungeon. I'm level 12. Like, I'm doing very well level-wise. So I can turn this thing back on now. Where does that pipe go? That redirects somewhere as well. You can follow the pipes along the wall to see where they go. So where does that one go? Came up here and it went around here. I'm sure I had some purpose in mind for that pipe. That This is a strange looking temple. It's more like a factory. The two are almost indistinguishable to my people. Invention is our way of life.
How much farther is it?
Can you feel the heat? We must nearly be there. The ancient Haura built this facility into the mountain's molten core.
So we're almost at the end of this dungeon. That is basically a little check-in to tell people, yeah, don't worry, we're nearly there. So I'm turning that thing off and on. Ah, crap. I didn't mean to get into this one, but, you know, it is what it is. We'll just destroy them with maximum prejudice. There we go. Oh no, they're still alive. I thought we'd one-shot them all there. Well, one-turn them all, not one-shot. You know, close enough. Okay, super healing potion was found. Good. Oh. Okay, so we turn this one on and off as well. So now we can go in and turn this one off too. See, we were heating up that oven there, and there's another one over here. These are good to get set up. And boom, we get a claw from that one. And from the other one over here... Oh, how do we get to this again? We have to go back through here. Turn that one back on and go through this way. Because this is a crafty dungeon. And we come through here. And we get a collector ring. And I think that doubles the item drop rate of enemies. Yeah. So that's good. That's good to have. So now we can fly back through to the end of this dungeon. Okay, here's room 3, which is opening this door, which involves turning all these things in the right order. Which I think I can remember. I think it's pretty much almost enforced as well, most of the way, because you don't have much options about what you can do. So I think this was it. Then this one again. Oh, crap. Oh, it's a toast ore. That's just a toaster. It's a sort of dog-shaped toaster. I couldn't think of a particularly clever pun, so I just made it sound robot-y. I suppose it's a little bit like K9 from Doctor Who, but a toaster. Kandokaz, hello, welcome. Yes, we have got a bird in the party. That's Ithion. He's from the Rebellion. I'll show you our new party members now. And Tommy Spud, yes, I have Sims 3 Supernatural. I have all the expansions for The Sims 3. So, you know, we'll have tons of stuff to do if I do play that. Okay, yeah, then it was this one. So, oh yeah, the party. So anyway, we've got our Connorina and Lane, and we rescued Gus. And then Cheng and Ithion here are from the Rebellion, who we... You remember Cheng, he broke us out of prison, and Ithion is his, like, accomplice who broke him out. They're the leaders of the Rebellion, who are operating in this region, and we decided to join them, and are helping them on a mission to get a relic from this ancient temple of Ithion's people. I think that's pretty much it. Oh no, I'm at that point where I'm not sure which thingies to switch. No, I've done this wrong, I think. I think I was meant to do this one again. And then this one. And then this... Arg! Well, it's all in the name of leveling up. I mean, it's fine. It's a good thing. It's a good thing we're getting in all these battles. Genies in The Sims 3? Oh yeah, they're cool. I don't know about a genie founder. If I was playing The Sims 3, I might go for a more normal... Like, with Sims games, I like to go for a normal start and build towards weirdness, rather than start weird. But you never know. I haven't used the supernatural stuff very much, actually. Gus is level 11. Excellent, good for him. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to do the thing now. I'm going to take away Ithion's equipment because he's going to be leaving very soon. I know this because I made this. I suppose it's kind of cruel that I don't hint at it, really. But, you know, tough. Yes. Tough titty, everyone. Something's coming. It seems the treasure is protected. Here's our boss, the Phoenix. It's a Phoenix Furnace. So I'll kill the man openers first. Oh, Ithion can't use his power because he doesn't have weapons. Let's summon Neptunus, actually, for this one, because that's going to be a very good water attack. Oh, don't flay, Gus. There we go. We've silenced them, so, you know, that'll do, that'll be handy. And now we can use Disarming Strike to kind of weaken the attack power, which, you know, is a pretty good move in this situation, I think. Connorina's bleeding. Oh no! Precious blood. We can't get a transfusion around here. Luckily, bleeding is very short-lived in this game. Okay, actually, let's not use Splash. Let's use Blizzard, because I think that's actually a more powerful spell. It doesn't get the elemental advantage here, but it might do more damage in general. 290, I think that's pretty good. Let's see what Splash does. $214. Okay, Blizzard is marginally more powerful than Splash against this guy. So we might as well make use of it. I'm glad you like Phoenix. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how he turned out as well. Okay, we're all injured. Luckily, oh, Ithian can heal all. That'll be something for him to do, because he's been a bit of a fifth wheel in this battle. Oh no, don't kill Connorina, please. God, he's so slow as well. You call that healing? Oh, he's barely healed anything. Okay. We'll just keep him healing. He can heal repeatedly. Oh no. Oh, I was sure Connorina was dead there. This is actually quite a tough boss. I had forgotten that. Well, especially because one of our party members is completely unarmed. Maybe I should have kept Keith in the party. It'd be handy to level him up in here. That heal all is a bit of a waste, but you know. There we go. That kind of security merely demonstrates we're near something good. Well, want to be. I think my eyebrows got singed. Oh, there was a chance to unequip him here I forgot about. But yeah, now we can head down into the bowels of the factory.
This is it. This orb, this is what we came for. It is an information globe. They are used to control certain Haura machines. This one appears to have been used to operate this facility. But there is more to them than that. The knowledge of the Haura is stored within. With this globe and a bit of time, I could extract the location of every Haura facility in this region. All that technology at our fingertips. Amazing. We could build a new world, safe from the Cestrian invaders. Take the globe back to camp as fast as you can and see what you can learn. We will manage without you. As you wish. Ithian left. So now what? The time for revolution is upon us, my friend, but I have one more task to ask of you.
Oh, another mission?
Don't worry, this is a simple one. I need you to travel with me to Light Harbor. Help me get inside the city walls to meet my contacts there. Well, we were heading that way anyway.
Well, that's a coincidence. I was heading there myself anyway.
Oh. We weren't playing it evil enough so far. If you've played the game evil enough to this point, then you get an offer. You get the chance to murder Cheng once he's left alone. But I guess we've been too good. Too well behaved. It's 10 o'clock now, so I'll probably wrap up. But yeah, I suppose we are where we are. I said we'd get to Light Harbor today. I guess we won't. But maybe tomorrow night we should. Tomorrow night we should finish this. I don't think there's a full 3 hours left. How far into it are we? 3.5 hours in. I did not make it like a game that is more than 6 hours long. But yeah, so I hope you guys have enjoyed the game so far. I'll be back tomorrow night at 7 to hopefully finish it. Yeah, if you have enjoyed this stream and you want to watch it again, then I'll be uploading it to YouTube. That's NinjaConnor86. And if you're already watching it on YouTube and you want to catch it live next time, that's twitch.tv/NinjaConnor. That's all for tonight. Until next time, goodbye.